Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 33, Let's Play Dark Souls Remastered. Alright, let's see if we can get through the rest of this area today. I want to be careful of the Dark Wraiths, so I'm going to climb up here, grab this item. Large Soul of Proud Knight. There's another Massive Souls over there, and I believe there's a Dark Wraith over here. Or if there's not one, one will come find me soon. No, Large Soul of Proud Knight. Oh, no. No. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? This is a good area to be in, then. Nice. Alright, that worked out well. I wonder if I can sort of coax out any more ghosts by sort of standing near that building, because I know that that's where enemies are. I feel like I hear them coming, but they don't seem to be. As far as I'm aware, you don't need the transient curse to... I guess I'll get this one. To damage the... Well, you definitely don't need it to damage the Dark Wraiths, and I don't think you need it to damage the Massive Souls. Alright, so there's a Dark Wraith here. Simply get his attention, walk back. And then hopefully on this third one... No, he's not going to do his shield. So I'm going to do this and this. That obviously looks a lot easier to do than parrying, and it is. But only if he does those specific moves in that specific order, so don't always bank on that. Alright, he drops a Titanite chunk, and I forget what this is. I think it's a Titanite chunk as well, or... Yeah, it's a Titanite chunk, okay. So nothing too special there, but just an extra one. We will need those though. We will need 6 of them? Yeah, 6 of them. Alright, so let's go over here. And we'll try and take out the Massive Souls. Only problem is there's a Dark Wraith over there. So I'm going to try and get his attention first. Ah, damn, I got 2. I got 2. Let's see if I can aim correctly. Nice. That was a good shot. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Run. Okay, we're fine. And now I'm gonna burn you. Or not. Nice. Alright, that takes care of one. Now the other one. Poke. That was very dangerous, but nice. Got away with it. Drop. Oh. Oh, he dropped off the ledge. Alright, so we've got one up there. I don't know how much damage the fireball spell does to this guy. Ooh, not bad. Ah, that hurt. That was so painful. Holy crap. I'm gonna heal up immediately because I know that this guy... Well, I know that he... Come on. I'm pretty confident he's like the last, if not one of the... If not one of the last enemy that I have to take out in this area. And once again, he's a one-time spawn enemy. Yep. Okay. Very strange enemy too. Unique. And double spin. Cool, 5,000. He didn't drop anything. Let's get this guy to explode by moving close to him. Alright, and now I think the only things left are the treasure chest here, which I think contains another Titanite chunk, but it is a mimic. No, it's not a mimic, sorry. Yeah, another Titanite chunk. Anything over here? Nope. And this one leads to, yeah, the end. So in here is the 4 Kings boss fight. We cannot actually do the boss fight right now because we need a special ring in order to quote-unquote traverse the abyss. They were mentioning, what's his name, Ingvard, who should be above us somewhere, well, basically on top of this building here, was mentioning that to us earlier. There's another Dark Wraith here in the corner. That's me in the corner. Alright, let's get him. Crap. Beautiful. Also, if I haven't mentioned it, I think backstabbing with 2 hands does more damage than backstabbing with 1 hand. Ooh boy, that was lucky. I went too early. Titanite chunk. Alright, well I didn't get a Titanite slab this time around. That kind of sucks, but that's okay. That's the end. That is the end of this area. So, how are we going to get out of here? Let's go this way. So if we drop down here, don't take too much damage. Oh, there are a few more dark wraiths we can kill here. May as well. Be careful because, like I said, sometimes there's 1, sometimes there's 2. Ah, that's not the attack I wanted. Wait, let me test my theory. Ah, delayed hit, buddy. Yeah, so I did 355 with a 2-handed backstab and 314 with a 1-handed backstab. So I could go back now, but I'm just going to try and kill another Dark Wraith. Get a chance to get another Titanite chunk or Titanite slab. I already cleared all those out. And I've actually got to look at my notes again because I can't specifically remember. Oh, okay, that was the last one. I can't specifically remember what order to do things in now. It's so funny, when I was like doing all the practice and stuff, you know, it just becomes, you know, you understand it and you're like, yep, this is next, this is next, this is next, this is next, but you have to write it down because the more days that go by without you doing it, the harder it is. Alright, now here's this problem. Wait, what bonfire did I use last? If I used Firelink Shrine, why am I hanging around here? I might Homeward Bone this. Before I do, I'm going to have a look at my notes. Yep, okay. I'm going to Homeward Bone, because we've got to go back to the Firelink Shrine anyway. So hopefully this takes me there, because I don't remember what I used last. This game loads so fast as well. Especially going from the main menu into the actual game itself, that's very quick. Okay, repair everything. I can level up once to get an extra point of faith. What do I need to do though? Oh. Okay, for some reason I didn't write in my guide to pump up the Halberd, which is a bit silly. So I'm gonna go do that now. So warp, Undead Parish. Yes, and here's the Sunlight Altar bonfire that I was talking about, the one that we opened up last episode, I think it was. Or the episode before. Or the episode before that, I can't remember. We opened it up. It was after we killed the dragon. Okay, yep. So we're going to pump up our Halberd to as high as we can possibly take it. And in order for us to do that, we need to hand in the coal, or the ember in this game, it's called an ember, to Blacksmith Andre. Let's see.
Well, I'll be. That's a brilliant ember you've got there. For all my years in the trade, that might be the finest. How's about you leave that ember with me? I'm just an old smith. I'd give my left arm for a gem like that.
Yes.
Well, thank you mightily for that. Now, just leave the rest to me. Andre of Astora gets the job done. You shall see.
Okay, so let's, I think it's modify. Yeah, so we can modify equipment, and we can make our Halberd plus 10 into a Halberd plus 11. You can't reinforce it yet, I don't believe. Yeah, it has to be a plus 11 before you can start reinforcing. So we do that. We spend 1 Titanite chunk doing that. Then we spend another single one, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And 200 souls. Then we spend 2. Then we spend 3. So 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 4 plus 3. Okay, so 7 Titanite chunks. And then technically we need, well, actually we need a slab to make it a plus 15 Halberd. We do not have a slab currently. I know where to get one, but according to my notes I don't get one just yet. Wait. I know why, yeah. I don't get one just yet, but we will at some point. So, for now, we're pretty much good. Oh, I could buy this. And I probably should at some point. Let me have a quick look. I'm going to buy this now because I will forget it later. So I'm going to buy this now, 20,000 souls. Like I said before, we technically don't need it, but I'm going to do it just because that's the way I want to do things. So buy that, and we'll eventually go into that area later on. Okay, now what? Now, oh, actually, whoops, I forgot to do one thing. We are going to go to the Catacombs next. It's the next area that we got to go to. But before we go there, we need to kind of get prepared. So like I said before, you could use the Astora's straight sword here because it has a divine property. I think it says, yeah, bleeding, poison, divine, and occult. So it has a divine property, and in the, what's it called? In the Catacombs, the skeletons respawn. But if you kill them with a divine weapon, they do not respawn. So that's what we want to do. Now, in my opinion, the best weapon to use for doing this is the Partizan. And the way you have to do it is you have to use... Oh, I don't have enough shards, do I? Damn, I'm going to have to buy 2 shards. Alright, doesn't matter. So reinforce Partizan to 1, 2, 3, 4, and as much as I hate doing this, we're going to purchase 2 shards. And we're going to reinforce it to, let me just make sure. Yep. So reinforce it to +5. Yes. Now, if we modify it, we can change it into a Partizan +6, or we can make it a raw Partizan or a divine Partizan. So we're going to do divine Partizan. And while we're here, we may as well pump it up to as high as we can go, which is divine Partizan +5. I was going to say, why can't I pump it up? So do that, do that, do that, do that, and do that. It's still not going to be fantastic, but it's somewhat worth it, so I'll show you. And plus we need to make a fully powered up divine weapon at some point, so it may as well be the Partizan. In order to pump it up even more, unfortunately we have to actually go to the Catacombs in order to get the item that we need, which is I think it's like a large divine ember. We find it in the area past the Catacombs, which, yeah, like it sucks that they did it that way, but that's how they chose to do it. Okay. Should we talk to King Seeker Frampt or skip him? Let's skip him for now. I like keeping the Lord Vessel. It doesn't matter if you do. Alright, he's asleep anyway. If he's asleep, you can wake him up by attacking him once. I recommend just taking off your shield and pressing L1 to like just hit him once in the face. But yeah, that's something that you can do. Okay, so let's go here. Now I don't believe these guys respawn, so we should be fine. So in this area there are a whole bunch of skeletons. You're gonna absolutely demolish them. Like, that is a large soul of a lost undead, which is a very early item to get. Yeah, they only take 1 hit, like 211 damage. It's insane. And 212. There's a little bit of variation. I don't know why, but there is. So walk around here, collect this item, which is another large soul of a lost undead. We can come down here to collect a caduceus round shield. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Caduceus, nor what it means. Oh, red and white round shield. You can get that from them. You can also get a whole bunch of scimitars or scimitars. 1, 2. Should get at least 1 at some point. Nothing down there. Alright, now this part's tricky. There's a whole bunch of skeletons, including a very large one. So just do this, and then avoid his attack. Now, be wary with this one here. He's fairly strong, but also keep an eye, like, remember his sort of shape, because we're going to have to fight quite a few of them later. You can get a Zweihander, which is German for two-hander, I believe. And we can get this one here. Zweihander, very heavy weapon. Pretty strong, but heavy. Winged spear. I never really used the winged spear, but I'm sure it's a good weapon as well. It's similar to the Partizan, I guess. Nothing back here. And this item is the binoculars, which I think from memory is also a gift at the start of the game, if I'm not mistaken. I can't actually remember that one 100%, but yeah. can get the binoculars there. Alright, let's jump down here and start heading towards Catacombs. Now, I will use the Halberd for right now, because I cannot remember which skeletons are the ones that respawn. But I think we'll do it like, we'll figure it out together. So these ones, yeah, they explode and they deal damage to these guys, similar to the ones that we were just fighting. Let's have a look. Make sure you cause them to explode. They don't explode each other, which is kind of annoying. Okay, so that one reformed. Let's kill it again. Okay, it also didn't give me souls, right? Yeah, it's going to reform now. So if I change to the Divine Partizan, poke, 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 two-handed poke. Now it dies and we get 100 souls. So we may as well start using it. So the Divine Partizan, its benefits are, I think it's a little bit more lightweight than the Halberd. So yeah, it's 4.5 to the Halberd's 6. It's very quick. You can see there. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do 4/5 attacks. I think you can only do 4 really. Let's use this ladder to climb down carefully. It's got a very good two-handed attack, but I think it's a one-handed, two-handed. Yeah, oh, well, it could be, yeah, either. So I'll show you here. So put those enemies together. Smash, smash. And it affects them quite a lot, like they seem to break apart. The only problem is that the Catacombs is a very sort of close area. Watch out for these statues. They will have like spikes that come out of them sometimes. So be wary of that. Yeah, the Catacombs is very like kind of enclosed area, so you're gonna have to be using these two-handed attacks or mostly. Cool. I wonder if this scales with faith at all. Oh, cool, it does. So I guess if I increase my faith, it should still increase its damage, which is nice. Now down here, there's I forgot to change weapons here. There's a dude with a skull lantern. He's, oh, I didn't need to change weapons. Please? Damn. So he has a chance to drop that skull lantern, and I would have really wanted that. Because you can trade it to Snuggly for a good item. I can't remember what it is, but I remember it was good. But that's okay. And it's a sort of required item. We can pick it up later. Alright, let's rest. Repair everything. And I don't really have much time. Yeah, I can't get to the next bonfire in time. It's too far away. So I think what I'll do, even though this is a bit of a shorter episode, I'm just going to stop here and we'll start the Catacombs next time. Alright, so I want to thank you all for watching episode 33 of Let's Platinum Dark Souls Remastered. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.